Okay. Check something real quick. Why are you doing this? This is what I was doing on my other computer. Yep, okay. Alright, we're going to start up here. If I wasn't planning on giving out any laps. I'm trying to take it a little bit easy, do something fun, do a drawing, let you take it home. But if you guys are going to be obnoxious, I'll give you laps for that. Chair's obnoxious. Okay, we're going to start up here at the top, close to the top of the paper, coming down about an inch. We don't have to measure. And we're just going to draw a curve, just like that. Not very big, maybe about an inch, inch and a half across. At the ends of the curve, make a little curve up, just a little tiny curve up. Doesn't have to be drastic, you don't want it to be drastic. Now take that curve and come down. So that it's about, I don't know, about as big as your fingernail right there, or the tip of your finger. More or less, it doesn't have to be, perfect. Let's try your best. Okay, now, up here, on the ends, we're going to draw a big whoosh, whoosh, and a big whoosh, and a big whoosh. Just like that. Okay, next step. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. All right, now we're going to draw a line on each side coming down and then going back up. Try to make it symmetrical. Okay, now we're going to add some facial features here. So we're going to draw his nose, or it could be a her. So you just draw like a little curve that kind of comes down, and then give him his nostrils. They have big nostrils. Yeah, we're drawing a minotaur. It's Monster Week. It's Monster Week. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's make his eyes. We're going to make his eyes really, really big. He's a monster, so monsters tend to have big eyes. That's what makes them sort of scary. So I'm going to draw two curves for his eyebrows. Or you could call them the eyelids. Whatever. And then eyes. The eyes are really, really big. And then I like to put lots of little curvy wrinkles. Wrinkles make the monster look hideous and scary. The minotaur was a monster, according to Greek legend, that was born of a lady and a bull, a magical bull, and it had a taste for human flesh.
But it actually was.
No, it wasn't. Well, no. Do you mean was it real? No, it's a myth. It's made up.
Good.
No, it's a mythy poo.
Yeah.
Okay, now coming down to the nose, we're gonna give him big, scary monster teeth and a long, lolling tongue. He's like, "Arr."
Looks like Venom. Yeah. Yeah, just like our mommy. Really? Because he does not look like Venom. No, trust me, he likes to be Venom.
And then I just draw his like sort of like his cheeks coming down around. Just do your best with that. You can add more wrinkles here and there. He's crinkly, wrinkly, so he's a crinkly, wrinkly, grumpy old human-eating minotaur. He does need ears, so we're going to give him some ears right underneath his horns. And the way I do it is I just kind of go swoop and then gloop. Swoop and a gloop. And then you can give him just some fur here and there. Boy, this guy's pretty scary. Fur is a good way to cover up any mistakes too. If you made like a little boo-boo or a little baby here or there, just get some fur right on top of it. Nobody will ever know. A little boo-boo or BB. Nobody wants to hear you grumping and you're groaning. Just draw. Make his ears have a little bit of fur sticking up. Oh, Minotaur, you have nothing to be so grumpy about. I like to make some of my lines thicker too. Especially around the eyes. You can just thicken up those lines and it makes them even scarier and more terrifying, I guess, is the best way to put it.
For some reason, when I make my lines thicker, it makes it look more square.
Mm-hmm. You can change the shape a little bit. Alright, now we gotta give him a big, scary body. So he's gotta have muscles. He's ripped. He's the Minotaur. But first, let's put some place markers in here so we don't run out of space. So we're going to squeeze his body into the rest of this paper. I don't really have enough room to squeeze his body, so what I got to do is I gotta exaggerate a little bit and make things smaller than they normally would be. So down here what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mark off where his boots go. Okay, he's going to have little teeny boots. He's got a giant head, but he's going to have little teeny boots. And I'm just doing that right above the very bottom of the paper. I'm marking off. So I've got to fit his legs in here, his arms in here, and his torso in here. So it's sort of like places on the map. I'm going to put his little, what would you call that? Little skirt that he's wearing. He's wearing kind of like a, well, he is. I mean, look at him. He's wearing like a, you know, it's ancient Greek, so they didn't have pants yet.
Oh, yeah, you're looking at those things.
I'm looking at that, yeah. This is my monster book I got at the book fair for $2. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got the receipt. You don't believe me? I got the receipt. Check it out, buddies. Look at this. It was on sale for $2. I got 10% discount, which was only 20 cents. I paid $1.93. Read it and weep, buddies. All right, let's finish this. He's got, you know, his little dancing skirt here, his little tutu. You're not so tough now, huh, there, Mr. Monster? Add a design to it. He could. He would eat us. He'd be like, yummy, 3rd grade. Give him a belt. Give him some abs. Some abs, yeah.
Oh yeah,
He's got some muscular legs sticking out of the bottom of this girdle here. Curvy. That means muscles. No, they're just curvy lines. You know what I mean? They're just curvy lines. Do your best. It doesn't have to be perfect. Give him some curves to show that his legs are ripped too. He's got big old ripped muscles. He's been working out. He's been pumping iron at the gym. He's been making gains, as they say. Muscles. He has such big muscles because of all the meat he eats. You know, people meat. See what I did there?
No, he eats hell. He eats his meat. His meat is better than his kids' meat. He eats it because that's scarier.
No, he doesn't. He eats people. That's what it says in the story. I'm going to read you the story when we're done drawing. My favorite drawings of the Minotaur were done by Picasso. Pablo Picasso drew a mean Minotaur. And if you think our Minotaur's head is big, his was really big. I'm just adding some folds. Whoa. Adding some folds in there to his body. His skirt. All right, let's do. Are we ready to do his arms? Oh, okay, I'll hold on a minute. I'll just add some more fur to his head. I'll just add some more fur. Furry. You're so furry. Mr. Monster, you have such wonderful furry hair. I'm going to draw the sides of his belly here. Just the sides of his belly. He's kind of bending forward. This is kind of a hard drawing. You guys are doing great, though. It's just for fun. It's just a one-day drawing practice. It doesn't have to be perfect. You guys are doing a good job. Next time, this might be a 4th grader drawing, though. Just saying. Which means you get to draw it again next year. You get another shot. You get another shot. You are at Croton. Nah, you don't. You like it here. Alright, we gotta make him some big old arms. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with his shoulders. So they're just coming out just below his ears. And they're big, curvy muscles. Curve on the top, curve on the bottom. Those are called the deltoids, by the way, the deltoid muscles. These ones up here on your shoulders are called the deltoids. And it's actually a group of muscles. That's why you see rippling contours. And then, of course, here we have his pectoral muscles. Pectoral muscles are the chest muscles. And then if you drew his waist here, they're just 2 little curves. Join it with a curve that goes up to the deltoids. It stops right there. Getting a little anatomy in here. You're getting a little anatomy lesson. There's a tray of erasers on the table over there. Go get one really quick. I'll show you while you're finishing. I'm going to look up a picture of Picasso's Minotaur. Picasso's Minotaur. Images. Okay, I gotta find one that doesn't have a naked butt. Gotta find one that doesn't have a naked butt.
This is going to be under your bed tonight. What is that?
Okay, here's a Picasso Minotaur right here. He's got a horse. Look at it. Look at it. Look at how he does that. All right, let's finish his arm. So we're gonna do curve, 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 like the Hulk, right? He's buff like the Hulk. That's right. Give him a little boop and a little boop. Minotaurs don't need a shirt. They just show off their muscles.
Yeah, muscular.
Let's be appropriate, third graders. I know, she was joking. But let's be appropriate. Okay, and then we gotta do curve but longer, curve but longer, curve but longer, curve but longer. Those are his forearms.
Oh yeah, wait, but he only has 2 arms.
Yeah, Minotaurs only have 2 arms. They're a giant muscular man with a bull head. That's what a Minotaur is. Forearms. This part of your arm is called the forearm, not F-O-U-R, F-O-R-E, like forward. The forward part of the arm, the forearm. Don't think about it too much. It's just what they're called. Okay, let's do his giant claws, and then we're ready to color. So here, watch how I do this. Watch how I do the claws. Watch how I do this. Here, let me zoom for this. Zoom in. I'm gonna go. Claw 1. It's just like a zigzag line that curves, you know? And there's his claws. You can make it different, sure. Now, the only other thing we got to do here is we got to draw his muscle tone. So we got to give him some lines of muscles here. Some curvy muscle lines. Color his nails black. That's what I like to do. He's got long, sharp nails. Ooh, I forgot. We got to give him some muscle ripples on his tummy too.
Oh, snap! That's what I was missing.
You know, he's got those muscle ripples on his tummy tum-tum.
Tummy, they're like tongue. What? You should see mine. I'm restarting my.
All right.
Look at mine. I'm restarting my leg. Oh my.
Where's my mouse? Come on. Arrgh. Why are you doing that? Let's disconnect and reconnect. Dude, look at mine, dude.